Hi, everyone. Welcome to my Monday Live. I'm Julie Gilson, and I'm with stampinggala.com. Today, I have a Makeover Monday card for you using the Enduring Beauty stamp set and the Enduring Beauty dies. I also have pulled into the mix today this stamp set, which is So Sincere, and it's just a all sentiment stamp set. So there's a lot of nice sentiments to choose from. And I especially like this set because it has very nice font and it has a mixture of them. So anyway, let me get started and show you what I have here. I am using Melon Mambo and also Basic White. The image is stamped on Fluid 100 watercolor paper, and I also am accenting it with the gold foil sheets. This is watercolored, so I'll show you exactly how I'm doing that. And I trimmed it a little bit differently so that I could add some accents down here. So let me get started. First of all, this is the watercolor paper, and I'm going to stamp first. And this is a fairly large stamp, but I do want to show you, if you hold on till the end of the presentation, I'm going to show you a card I did yesterday for my team with a totally different look with this stamp set. All right, so I am watercoloring and I'm embossing with gold embossing powder. So I'm using the Versamark for this. Okay, so anyway, we're going to get this all on here. And this is going to be die cut. So it doesn't matter where you place this as long as you get the whole image on here, which I hope I do. That looks good. Okay, so make sure that you push down on this well so that it connects with the Fluid 100 watercolor paper because it is quite porous and it can skip a little bit as well. Okay, so we're going to pull this off. This will be on my blog later today or tomorrow. I do have a team meeting tonight, so depending on how if I get completely prepared for that and have time, I'll get it on today, as well as the Simple Sunday. As you can tell, I'm a day late. Okay, so we have this, and we're going to go ahead and heat this up. And you do want to hold this fairly close. And once it turns gold, you want to just move it so you don't overheat it. And like I said, it takes a minute to get going here. There it goes. If it looks dull in any area, it's because you haven't heated it enough. Okay, this is the Enduring stamp set. It looks like this. Okay, and it has several sentiments on it. And I'm also using the So Sincere. All right. All right, so you want to use a water painter, and you also you don't want to have the brush too wet because then you'll be adding too much water on here. So since I already have Melon Mambo on my brush, I'm going to start off with the Melon Mambo. And all you have to do is kind of push on this ink pad to add the ink to the top of the lid, on the inside of the lid. And you're just going to make a palette out of it. And simply just paint. And what's fun about watercoloring is it doesn't have to be perfect. And you want variations of the color too. Now, for those of you that are on my membership team, you should have received your, not membership team, but subscribe to my membership level 1 or level 2. You should have received those this morning, the tutorials, and they did turn out really pretty. I wish I could show them to you, but that's one of the things that I said I would not do. You would not see them posted anywhere by me. So people can use them for their own business or personal use. Okay, so I'm just gonna, I'll come back and add some color, some accent color on here. Okay. All right, so I'm going to do this one a little bit differently. I'm just going to add the dark on the lines. And I'll continue over here. And then when my brush gets a little bit lighter in color, I'll go back and finish up that one. Okay, so it's getting lighter now. So I'm just going to pull this in. I'm just pulling the color. So I'm kind of going all over here. When you see the other card I did with my team, it is totally different. I did that yesterday. Wait, was it yesterday? I can't even think. It was this weekend sometime, or Friday. It was Friday. And it was for my event that I do for my team called Better Your Best. It worked out really well. They get make and takes, and then they also get to play bingo for bundles. So I gave away all new bundles. There were 5 or 6 of them for the bingo games. So if you would like to join my team, I'd love to have you. One of the benefits as well is getting all of my PDFs for free for being on my team. Okay, so I'm just going to try and blend these a little bit so they're not so different in color. All right, I'm going to come down to this one. In this card, the sentiment on it, you could change for birthdays, anniversaries, get well, thinking of you, anything like that. It doesn't, it is such a versatile stamp set. And also play around with the color. It doesn't even have to be a traditional color. If you saw my video from Thursday, I did some Christmas cards, and you can see that it was not at all traditional Christmas colors. So if you are new to my channel, please make sure that you let us know so we can give you a warm welcome. Let us know where you're watching from. That's always fun. And you can always let us know how long you've been stamping. Okay, I think I got all of the pink shade done. All right, so you're just going to clean off your brush by squeezing the barrel and wiping it on a paper towel. And then I'm bringing in the Old Olive. Patty, can you get that? That's Adam.
Where is it?
Can you call him back? It's my son. I always get it for my kids. Okay, so I just switched over to the Old Olive. Okay. And the same thing with the Old Olive. You want to make sure that you have some different shading. It's always nice to have, especially for watercoloring, to have different shades of each color. Okay, so I think we're done. There you have it. All right, so we're going to die cut this. Okay. So this is a die right here. And with something that is this large, what I always like to do is tape it down, because you never want to go through all this work and then it gets messed up. So I'm going to tape this down with some washi tape by just getting this in place, just like that. Okay. Now, ladies, if you like this, and gentlemen, if you like this video, please make sure that you hit the like button, share it with your friends, and please subscribe to my channel. Now, also, if you'd like to purchase these products, you can do so on my blog at stampinggala.com. You can see it right on the screen. But this month, for every $50 that you purchase, you also get a $5 coupon to use in August. Okay, so I'm just going to go ahead and die cut this one. Okay, so I got this die cut. Just be very careful when you pull off the tape so it doesn't damage your project. Okay, so there you have it. Okay, so we're going to put this aside just for a little bit, and I'm going to pull in my card base. The card base is Melon Mambo, and it is 11 by 4 1/4, and it's scored at 5 1/2. Okay, so I'm going to put this together, and then I have a piece of I have a piece of basic white that is 4 3/4 by 3 1/2, and I embossed this with the exposed brick embossing folder. But what I'm going to do here, I'm going to take this piece, and let me see, I put it this way, just like that. Okay, so what I'm going to do is, you can see how much is left over on the top. I'm going to trim that off, and I'm going to use that top part down below. Okay, so let me show you. I'm just going to take my small trimmer. You can do it with your scissors, but I'm going to do it with my trimmer, and I'm just going to place it in here carefully. Okay, and just trim that off. Okay, so I have that piece for down below, and then I'm going to turn this on the side and trim this part off. Okay, just lining it up on the edge. There we go. Okay, so I'm left with that piece. Okay, so now what we're going to do is just take this and add the foil backing, and this is just foil sheets. All right, I'm going to put this on here. And I always like a slim border, so I'm going to trim this off. A little bit more. There. And over on this side. So what I like to do is get two sides exactly how I want them, and then trim off the sides to match. Okay, so we have this, and this will go up on dimensionals here. Today, this video is taking a little bit longer than my normal Monday videos because of the heat embossing and coloring, but it shouldn't take too much longer. Okay, be certain to get this straight and even so it has the same border all the way around your card. And I'm going to move it over just a little bit. Yeah, that's better. Okay, so we're going to take this and add some dimensionals to the back. I will also post the host code for this too. So if you'd like to place an order, I'd appreciate it if you would use the host code. Okay, so we're going to pop this up here, making certain that it's even with the white and the gold is still exposed. Okay, just like that. Now I'm going to take this piece down here and for some reason this didn't trim very well. Let me get the trimmer and just, I don't want this piece to come off, but I do want to trim this a tiny bit more because it's a little rough. You can say it's rough around the edges. There, that's better. I can see it and feel it. Okay, bring back the dimensionals, and I'm just going to pop on a couple here. And this is going to go right here. All right. So I did die cut some gold leaves that are also in this set. I can show them to you right here. I die cut these. And I'm going to place these. I think the first one I'm going to place right here. Add just a little bit of glue on the back. Like that. And then this one I'm going to pop out the extra pieces here. Okay, add some glue here. This one is going to go right here, slide it in there. And I'm also going to add one on the bottom. Don't forget to stay till the end. I will show you another one that I did for my team. Okay, so far so good. Okay, I also die cut this, and this is from the Countryside Corner dies, and hopefully I will get this straight. If not, I'll just redo it. Okay, so this is a sentiment, and again, this comes from the So Sincere set. And let me see if I'm lucky enough to get this straight. We shall see. Well, it looks pretty darn good. So I'm going to roll with this. Okay, so we have this. And then I'm just going to pop this up on dimensionals, add a bow and some gold pearls from our Blooming Pearl set. Then the outside will be done, and I'll just have to finish up the inside. All right, so I'm going to put this right here, and I am going to have it come off the page a little bit on the side. All right, here are the Blooming Pearls. Just have a few of the gold ones left. So I'll put one here, here, and here. And you know, I do need a couple more. So let me just grab those out of the set. Put one here. And one over here. Okay. All right. Now it just needs a bow, and we're just about done with this. I'm going to do a double bow. So this time I'm starting from the bottom and doing a figure 8. I love this ribbon. It comes in a set with the silver as well. They come together in one package. Okay. So remember, if you want these, if you want these products, just hop over to my blog later on today. I'll have this up for you, and with all the products that I used. All right, so this is going to go on right here. All right, so far so good. Okay, so here is the outside of your card. And the one I did for you is just a little bit darker, but I love it. All right, so we're going to do the inside. And all I'm going to do is I'm going to take the stamp, ink this up. And I'm going to stamp it just on the side here. So it's, the whole thing is, and I'm going to leave it gold. Now on plain white paper, on the basic white, the embossing pops faster. All right, so I'm going to put this together with a basic white piece. So I will have the sizes for this, all of these on my blog. I'm going to work on it as soon as I get done here and get that posted for you. All right, let me just trim this a little bit. And over on the side. If you notice me bending this back, it's because when you emboss, when you heat emboss, it kind of warps it a little bit. Okay, so now we're going to just go ahead and put this on the inside, and your card will be done. Okay, so here you go. Here is your finished project. I hope you like it. Let me show you. Please don't forget to visit my blog at stampinggala.com for more inspiration. And check out my membership tab as well. It's a great way for you to get additional inspiration that you can use for your business. And also I have a monthly scrapbook class by mail and a monthly card class by mail. So I will not be on Thursday because it is the 4th of July, but I do want to wish you a happy holiday. And thank you so much for joining me today and allowing me to earn your business. Talk to you later. Bye-bye.